Hey guys, Greg here from Lensprotogo. Welcome to another Cinematography Lighting Breakdown. Today we're going to be looking at this image right over my shoulder, which is a moody interior daylight scene, and it kind of resembles Wes Anderson style of center framing and symmetry. So let's take a look at the shot, and then we'll get into the breakdown. Great, so before we get into this breakdown, I'll just run through some camera specs. We shot on the Arri Alexa Mini in 4K with a white balance of 4300 Kelvin to give that cool feel, ISO 800 at a t2.8, 21 millimeters on the Sigma Cine zooms, and the internal 1.2 NDs. Here's a quick overhead view of the lighting setup, and I'll be jumping back to this to show you where the lights are being added and the placement of them. Starting with the shot at 800 ISO and a t2.8, this was what we were getting straight out of camera. Now, we didn't want to stop down to expose for the background because then we'd lose the depth of field, so we just dropped in the 1.2 NDs, and that brought us right where we wanted to be, down 4 stops. Going from there, we needed to get some more level on our talent now, so we brought in the Hive light and shot it through a Westcott Flex 4x6 frame just off to camera right. Here is that light on and off. And after adding in this light with the diffusion, we had a pretty bad reflection in the lower right window. So to solve this, we brought in that small black solid and placed it just in front of the diffusion. Enough to get rid of the reflection, but not cut the light off our talent. The last thing we added for this shot was the 4-foot Quasar tube, just up and out of frame right to give us a little bit harder edge that's wrapping around and a little more fill on the face and neck. When we brought in the Quasar, there was quite a lot of reflections on the books that were leaning on the shelf. Luckily, all we had to do was change the angle of them, and that pretty much got rid of it. And that's our final look. So going from what we had at the start with just our 800 ISO at a t2.8 to adding in all the lights with the ND. And that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. We have more videos like this coming out always. And I'll put a link in the description below with all of the gear that we use to make these shots happen. And I'll see you guys in the next one.